Hello everybody, welcome back to Legend of Mana. You know, we've been using Bud way too much. I think it's about time we test out Lisa for a bit. Lisa's pretty cool. She's the actual caster instead of Bud, who's just supposed to be the two-handed well-rounder. Her broom is a gold staff. How the hell did we break that before? She has a lot of actual magic and no, like, legit techniques. She only has the one move that increases magic damage in the staves, but we'll cover that later. Man, our world's growing. Let's add a little bit of ocean flavor to it. This artifact is interesting because it needs to be next to an ocean tile. If you ever try to make a map with no water on it, you physically cannot. The game will stop you from making a not ocean map, so here we go. It's the beach. Domina's next to some beachfront property. It's pretty good. So this is probably the shortest and goofiest story in Legend of Mana. By merit of, it's like trying to set the theme for something, but has nothing to do with anything. So, here's the rub. We have no input on this quest whatsoever. We can't help anyone, we can't do anything. We're just running around stalking these two penguins to see what's going on. To wit, this is primarily a fighting chapter with a couple extra references. These are the same crabs we fought before, but there's a slight catch. This is the only place where the crabs can drop a specific medal. I can't remember what the name of the medal is, but if you place this late in the game, you could get a medal that is basically the best bow crafting medal in the game. And since we're pretty far in the game so far, I'm just messing around right now. An interesting thing to note about the staff moveset is that it's exactly the same as the spear's moveset, just with less attack. The main thing about Lisa is she doesn't typically do melee attacks. She only does them when people get close. Though at this point in time, she seems to be really eager to, you know, get in close. That being said, Lisa's really a good character. Like, Bud was okay, his magic wasn't powerful, but he made for it with strength. Lisa's just all around good. Her magic is strong, her physical attacks are strong, she makes use of lunge attacks often. She is just outright good. Also, there's a thing you could do in this level specifically. You could crush baby crabs. I don't know why you could crush baby crabs, you could just, you know, do it. This area, you go here to farm, like, mana coins or pets. Nothing really interesting. do gotta say, I like the music. It's just a shame that they recycled the assets from the first, like, actual dungeon of the game. I mentioned Lisa's great, but there's just this like problem. I never give her the time of day to shine because I just kind of, you know, go crazy and kill everything. Yeah, if you didn't see it, that one spell pretty much reduced the enemy's HP to nothing. And I believe bats at this point in the game have a full bar of HP, possibly more. I think at this point I'm just trying to play around with these skills. I believe this is called a baby dragon. I'm not quite sure though. Whatever it is, we pretty much just killed it instantly. It's not that big a threat of an enemy, to be honest. More crabs. Now, I'm gonna say right now, there is absolutely no reason to kill every crab. If there is, I haven't found it, but like, really there's no reason to. Just do it because it's something to do. I like that kind of thing, though. Like, you don't have to do it, but it kind of feels fun to do so. I'm wondering what the hell Lisa's doing here. She's just kind of... She's doing something weird. I didn't even notice this while I was playing. This is another farm area. You can just get pets or mana crystals here. Well, coins, not crystals. Yeah, look at that. Lisa is strong. No question. She was built from the ground up to be a magic user, and it shows. I believe the scissors you get from the crabs are really good in crafting. I think they just straight up increase attack power, which is fantastic. Oh yeah, here's a new thing I didn't show off, Tackle. Tackle is weird because it's a quick, spammable gap closer, but it pushes people away, so it doesn't really do anything for your combat situation. You could use it to stun lock enemies, but your AI partners are not gonna capitalize on it. Crabs. All the crabs. Now here's the reason why we killed all those crabs. The crabs just give you a title, nothing more. It's funny, but whatever. Now, keep an eye on that past room because it's gonna seem kind of familiar. Oh, by the way, you know how we're supposed to be stalking penguins? Yeah, well, fuck that. Here's a giant crab to fight. So, giant enemy crab. Fun piece of trivia. He actually returns in the PS2 game... Sword of Mana? I don't remember the PS2 game name, but this crab boss is actually the first boss in that game. I played that game for all of 10 minutes and then returned it to a GameStop. That's the only thing I took away from that game. Crab is kind of interesting. He's pretty tough. He has a lot of attacks that put him in an invincibility state. He can push you back just by moving. But I am too good at this game for him to be a legit threat. I can see this enemy being like the first tough boss for new players. Oh yeah, by the way, the more you kill him, he loses his eyeballs, but he also follows up the eyeball loss with free attacks. Like right there. When he's in a state where he loses an eyeball, he gets invincibility frames and then he starts up a skill. But, whatever. Crab's dead. What the hell were we doing? Oh, right, penguins. It's hard to tell in the scene because I talked to the crab before this cutscene occurred, but this is where we got our crabby title. So for some strange reason, killing that giant enemy crab allowed us to see this cutscene. I honestly think this quest was kind of like an afterthought, like they realized every stage needed an introductory quest, so they just made one on the fly. It's really weird. Not the best quest, really. It also kind of teaches a really bad moral. Yeah, we had no bearing on this quest. It was gonna play out the same way either way. They don't even recognize us. Crab. Bed looks so soft. Alright, cactus. I had a crabby day, cactus. See you folks next time.